Hi, I'm Sid Joshi. I'm the product manager for Verrazzano, and I'd like to give you a quick whirlwind tour of Verrazzano as well as a deep dive demo around CI/CD capabilities around Verrazzano, what you could do. So this is the main console of Verrazzano where we have extended the Rancher UI and adapted it to give you the links to the various Verrazzano components such as Argo CD for your automated delivery of your container solution or your applications to Kubernetes clusters, your Grafana for your monitoring information, and Prometheus for getting together monitoring information, and Grafana console for visualizing that monitoring information that's been captured. OpenSearch and OpenSearch dashboard for pulling together all the log information into a single umbrella. Kiali to visualize the service interaction between your various applications and services. Keycloak for identity access management, Jaeger for traceability around your services, yeah. So before I start, let me just quickly show you a simple Heliton-based application that I have. Heliton is a lightweight microprofile framework. So we have a Hello Heliton application which just says hello over here. What I'm going to do quickly is go to my Git repository where this application code is hosted. I'm going to do a quick change for our demo, and it's going to trigger an automated builds pipeline, which is going to build a container image deployed to a container registry, and then the Argo CD will see that there is a container image change, and it will just automatically deploy those changes to a Kubernetes cluster and update our microservices. So I say the Argo CD test demo, okay, and I'll just do my commit change. And I'll quickly show you that this changes is now triggering a build. So if you see now there's a job queue build image for Argo CD is triggered off. And in just some time, that build will be executed. Okay, so while the job is in the queue, but while that is getting executed, let me just show you quickly that this is in the Argo CD. This is my application that is going to be synced automatically. So there's on a periodic interval, it's going to check whether the status of the application is matching the sync status on the Git repository and try to keep it in line and in sync. It's a nice visual way of seeing how your application definition is delivered, where the pods are running and how they're performing and so on. Then let me quickly go to Verrazzano and show you what the console looks like. So this is Verrazzano. If I want to see all the applications that I've deployed to Verrazzano, I'll just click on this Verrazzano component here. And click on my applications, and you can see that I've got 4 different type of applications that are deployed. One is a Spring Boot application, one is a SockShop application, which is consistent of multiple different microservices components. So I've got around 6 components that make up this application. I also can see what images are being pulled for that application to run and which nodes they're executing on. I can see the components that build up that application, any condition that have happened on that solution stack, the recent events, and the related resources for my application, such as ingress rates and metrics, the gateway, as well as the what kind of workload types do I have. And all these details I can see over here, or in the configuration I can see, or even download it as required. For the pods is another interesting thing. You can do execute shell as well as view logs from within this space, which is quite a nice and interesting thing to do. Now, if I go back to the actually, if I want to quickly explore what Rancher gives you, just click on the cluster name, and within the cluster name you can see how many resources is being leveraged, the number of nodes for your Kubernetes cluster, the number of deployments you might have, the number of cores and memory it's using at this moment in time, and any interesting events that might have happened in the near time. And from a workload perspective, you can see the number of pods that are running, the statefulness, the deployments that you have, any daemon sets that you might have. From a service discovery, you can see all the services that are running onto your Kubernetes cluster, the network policies that you might have, any ingress controller that you might have defined over here as well as other monitoring capabilities you can see in a nice way. And you can also choose the kind of namespaces that you want to quickly monitor and look at from here as well. So it's quite a powerful tool to manage, monitor your workload. Now let's quickly talk about the log management side of things. So if you open OpenSearch dashboard, and I can quickly go to discovery. We've pre-created a couple of index patterns for you in OpenSearch. So one is a Verrazzano system, the main system, how it's running, how it's performing. And another one is the application that you deploy through Verrazzano. Now you can always create your own additional index patterns to then search through and manage your application stack. You absolutely can do that. We just wanted to make it easier for you to start, adopting and leveraging the platform very quickly and then customize it as you need. So that's what you could do. This is a quick way of seeing the log information that is being pulled, and you can do the queries around it, as well as you can filter around the time frame you want to start to manage and monitor the log information. Another thing I want to quickly show you is the Grafana console. It's a nice and easy way to visualize your application stack that's running. Now with Grafana, we have a lot of dashboards that we are shipping with, such as some of the key things like how is your Verrazzano system health performing, like the number of available components, what is the status of those components, what is the kind of disk pressure, memory pressure, and process pressure on your Kubernetes cluster itself. Another thing to quickly talk to you is application status, the application that you deployed through Verrazzano, how they are performing over the period of time. As well as the disk utilization and so on around those applications. Another thing I would like to quickly show you is if you have microservices that are built with Java, you have Java micrometer as a dashboard, which can allow you to say which application you want to monitor, which instance it is, and which Verrazzano cluster it's running on top of, and you can get all the relevant detailed information around the microservices. Another thing is the demo I'm doing right now is Halliton microservices. So I could go to Halliton dashboard and start looking at the Halliton microservices itself and see how that's performing over that period of time, or any of the other microservices that you have deployed at the point in time as well. So it's quite a nice and powerful way of seeing your and monitoring your application stack in a single pane. Another thing you also get is OpenSearch dashboard, as well as the HTO performance dashboard. Nice way of seeing how your service mesh is performing across one or multitude of Kubernetes cluster that you're monitoring through Verrazzano. So quite a powerful thing to do. Another thing I'd like to quickly show you is Kiali. So if you click on Kiali, actually I've opened this already. It takes a bit of time to effectively show. So I've already enabled Kiali to show me all the service interaction between various namespaces. I've also turned on show you the animation of how the work is being performed. So you can see the various interaction and where the most amount of interaction and the flow of messages are happening. So it's a good way to visualize your application and services interaction, and where there might be any bottleneck or any problem, it will be a nice and easy way of visualizing this thing with Kiali. Another thing I want to quickly show you is Jaeger dashboard for traceability around your services. As an example, if I use my ingress controller as a service example, I can see that there are multiple traces I've got over here, some traces spanning across six different services. I can see where the performance or the time is being consumed in which type of service, and then I can see, what particular thing is taking or what particular activities is being performed by that particular service. So it's a nice way of troubleshooting or pinpointing and getting the detailed information around your application and the services that they're interacting with. So it's a nice way for you to do the troubleshooting as well. Then let me just quickly check if my application updated. You can see that the application has been updated. Argo CD test demo. If I quickly go in and show you over here from an Argo CD perspective, let me just refresh. I know I was going to be pushed out, so let's just go back in again. And you can see that it's been updated very recently. Over here, 5 minutes ago, it has updated and delivered my part. Just the time I showed you some of the other parts of the console, it's already updated and deployed the new solution or the microservices in a seamless manner. Another quick thing I wanted to show to you is Keycloak is a way you would provide your identity and access management around your container-based application. So you can define your clients, the client scopes, your user definition if you have it within Keycloak, or you can use any particular identity provider of your choice that you would like to use, and the authentication mechanisms and flows that you would like to require, and the policies that you would like to require for your application side, session management as well. So this is very open and the straightforward way of securing your cloud native workload with Keycloak as well. I think that was what I wanted to quickly cover, is a quick whirlwind tour of what Verrazzano offers you. We're going to have a detailed video as well to go into each of these sections in a lot more detail. So do join us again for that one. I'm Sid Joshi, and I'll thank you for your time today.